Now watch my left hand. See what I'm doing? Contact, release. This is what Ben has to learn. Now watch my left foot. I'm turning to the right. My left foot's cueing him. Now he's staying outside the logs, and all I'm doing is looking where I want to go. Now I'm going to put my spur on because he'll be going home. And see, I'm not reining him. I'm just picking up and I'm putting my spur on. So I'm going to turn in here. I'll pick up. Say I need you to go in here. Now I'm going to go to the left. Watch my right toe. See, and I'm real light on his head, and that way he doesn't have to throw his head. Now you're going to make contact. You go away. And then you're going to look to your right.
Can I shorten my reins?
Not yet. When you pick up on your rein, you're going to look to your right, and you're going to turn your left toe out. Now the biggest thing he's going to do is walk forward because we've taught him both to walk forward. So don't let him walk forward. So now shorten your rein. Make contact. It's about looking where you're going and putting your left seat bone down. Now stop. Stop. Let go of the rein. Put your hand on his neck. At the withers. His head went down, that means you got him. So now, it just flipped, you guys. You're not training him. How well can I present myself to my horse? Get it? He knows what to do. That's how simple this is. So now you're going to make contact and you're going to side pass off the log. So your left seat bone goes down, your left toe turns out, pull straight back when you make contact. Look where you want to go, don't let him walk forward. Stay with it, don't let him walk forward. Now stop. Drop the rein. Put your hand on his neck and lower his skull. Just hang in there, just one time. And don't squeeze and don't push, just have your hand there, that's all you need. There, his head went down, do you see it? Okay, now ride in a circle and come right back on the exact same place you started. Now Ben, all you're going to have to do is move your leg. In other words, you're riding a, we know what he is, but yet he's real light. So pretend like he's really handy. All right, now you're going to go the other way. The horse went that way because that's home. Now it's got to go that way away from home. It's fair to go home first so they understand. So once again, how well can you present yourself? Stay with it, leave your hand low. Now stop. Now you noticed he threw his head that time, he didn't go straight. It's away from home. That's the brain of the horse. So this time you know you're going to shorten your rein and keep your hand lower. And if he throws his head, it's going to run into your hand. That ain't your fault. So this time when you ask for that horse to make contact, go right straight down the mane. Okay, now side pass your horse. That's too hard. See, he backed up. So you've made contact. Don't try to neck rein. Just use your foot. You're working on the back cinch is what you're kicking. All right, stop. What you're doing now, ladies, you're kicking right here. That's leather. That's a dead cow. That's the window right there. Bueno. Now, whenever you're ready, he knows what to do. Go ahead and side pass to your left. Look where you want to go. Drop your right seat bone. Turn your right toe out. Pull back. Kick. Choices. Stay with it. Keep your hands as low as you can. The left front foot's stuck. Good. Now quit. Lay the reins down. Just sit there. Now don't push on the bottom of your feet. Right now you're pushing. That's a signal to a horse. That's why a lot of times they won't put their head down. Because you're still pushing. They're like, well, what else? When you can let your body turn to jello, then when you get ready to ask for something, it means something. If you go from pushing to asking, they don't get it. So now you're going to go to your left. Make 2 steps and stop. Good. Don't allow forward. Stay with it. Just keep bumping with your foot. There, he gave. Good. Stay with it. He hit the log. Stay with it. Stay with it. You're fine. Don't let him go forward. There, stay with it. Get ready. Get ready. Stay with it. There, he made it. Now quit. You can't hold your breath while you do this.
You'll fall off.
It'll take you longer. Whenever I have trouble, what Ben's learned, the only thing, is to exhale. He exhales when he asks for something. All right, now, you just had the big wreck. He was trying you. His left hind foot said no. The other three wanted to work with you. That's why you know in your heart a horse can brace on one foot. It's irrelevant which foot it is. All you got to do is stay with the program. If you didn't have spurs on, you'd still be fighting. Okay? You're not cutting him where he's bleeding. All you're doing is letting him know that you're boss. Now, here's the question. You got to side pass off of that log. How well can you do it? Go. Your hand stays centered, dishing your spine. You know he's almost off the log, so he's going to step over there. How well? Breathe. All right, now stop. Get off. That's all. She fell off. She likes to fall off. Okay. Now.
She's practicing.
That's it. Get it?
Yes.
10 minutes. It wasn't even 10 minutes. Now the next time you get on him, he's going to go, so? Or he's going to go hell with you.
Now the next time can be tomorrow or it could be in 10 minutes, right?
Well.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it can be.
In other words, you can choose.
Yeah.
What's best for that particular
After
horse.
we see the next display,
Yeah.
you can say, hey, I want to do it again.
Or you can say,
Goodbye.
I think I'm really happy with that.
Exit, left, and cut. I don't want to get hurt.
All right. Tornado.
Now, we do not need kindling. We don't need the pole split. All you need to do is side pass. Are there any questions? Good. Goodbye.
Notice he's not going to stand close to you.
I ain't getting in there. The circle of death. How well can I do this? Think. Stop.
And lower.
You don't let him walk over the log. Don't let him walk over. Now, get to where you can let go of your reins, Ben. And watch his ears alternate. Now, that's not alternating, get it? There. That's when they check in. So he's ready to go again. Now, how well can you present yourself? You lift your right knee. You don't put your right foot out. He thinks he needs to cross the log. Did we miss something? Did you get something?
I thought he stopped.
He did. You're not looking up at him from the dirt, so evidently it's working. All right, now good. Stop. No. You got to get your timing down. Now here is where you don't want to get anal. The hindquarter didn't make it. Don't worry about it. It'll make it a year from now. Another time.
Right.
So turn to your right, make a circle, and then come back over the middle of the log where you started, and you're going to side pass the other way. And I think you can appreciate how little time of quality time it takes. People spend months trying to do this. Now that's a mathematician. He knows it isn't as far if he steps off center. That's what a terrorist does. Now you're going to your left. Watch his right toe. Horse knows where to go. That's home. Now you got to stay with it. He didn't do it right. You got to stay with it. The left front foot stuck. Good. Stay with it. Look where you want to go, Ben. Bam. The last foot to move was the left front. Did you see it? That's real. Now she ended up on that log, which was an amazing mistake. I don't want you to try to side pass him onto the log. Back straight up and put him on the second log. See, when your horse was contesting you, he ended up on it. when we're teaching them, we don't typically make them disengage the hindquarter and move over. But it doesn't matter. It worked. So you're going to go on the next log, Ben. Pull straight back when you ask. Now left foot, pull back. Left foot. See, this is why he's sparky. You could climb that mountain, eat a sandwich, and go down the other side and climb back up.
Yeah, I mean, he'll open up right now if you want him to.
I don't want him to.
If you're in a hurry. If you're in a hurry to go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
This is a budget film. All right, how well can you present yourself? See the nose?
Which direction do you want me to go?
It's up to you. Nerves. Exhale. That's why they're round. See it hit his heel bulb? Left front foot again. It'll be the last foot to move.
Now, would you rope that foot or not?
He's been roped.
Is the goal to be able to side pass the whole thing?
Yes.
That's step one. Okay, now you got your reins laying down? Okay, now because he is who he is, back up and go back to the original log and ask him to do it with a little more dignity. Okay, brand new day. How well can I present myself?
Would you go towards the home just for fun?
I don't care. He can do whatever he wants. See, that horse doesn't have a lot of patience.
And he doesn't like disengaging his hindquarters there. Made a liar. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, please don't talk like that. It's not a goldfish. Okay, that was borderline pitiful. I don't care what she says.
He crossed.
Now remember, you can't side pass back onto a log when you're schooling. So you make a circle, he thinks he's going home. Right now, let's see his ear, boom. Oh, you're not going home. So now he pressures up, just like your horse threw his head because you went the other way. Wham. Too bad. Look at the mind of this horse and you'll know exactly what's going on. Ben is just going to be the director. See that right ear where it's looking? Mm-hmm. Home. All the way off the log this time, Ben. Smooth and smooth. Oh, it's the same way, okay.
You wasn't happy with it before.
Evidently. If you allow him to walk over the log, you're teaching him the wrong thing. Now here's where it goes to hell. Like when you try to trailer load a horse, he doesn't have a lot of options. Now he has to let the horse walk away, which in the horse's brain, like, I got you. Now, right now, Ben's back in charge. That's why you can't let him step over the log. You waste all that time. Okay, that horse knows exactly what to do. He's not over the log. There. Now he knows what to do. Cut it down in half. Your time. You're not in a. You don't have to set a record here. How slow can you get that horse to move? Do not let him walk over the log. If he does, you failed. Some people do fail at this for one time. Stay with it. He knows what to do, Ben. So you just got to put your left toe out. Which way are you going? Okay. Put your right toe out. Pull back, straight back. Don't try to neck rein. We are not in San Antonio. Okay. Now see, it's not the same as this horse. Doesn't matter.
I thought it was Amarillo.
Tomorrow it could be the opposite. You couldn't get old donkey here if you loaded it in a trailer and tried it. Okay, Ben, you're on your own now. I'm not going to talk, believe it or not.
Yeah, you are.
Did I ever tell you about the time I'm going down a trail, and here's this hat in a puddle, cowboy hat. I'm like, what the? I ride up, and I'm going to get off, and pretty soon it turns. There's a guy's head under it. He's got a hat on. I said, are you all right? He said, I got a good horse under me.
That's hilarious.
Ben,
They're being videoed here. Yeah. Okay, because of the placement of his foot on the rib, that's why you're not getting an equal movement. You're going to have to adjust your leg as you do this. He's doing rear end, then he's doing front end. You're not side passing. You're wallering. So now I can tell you that you have to move your foot a little more forward to get that left front foot to go first. To go to your left, to your left. Stay with it till that left front foot moves. There. Now you're on your way. Now it'll be straight. Stay with it. Pick your spot. He's got to move equal.
There.
Okay, now here's the deal. He never crossed his legs. Doesn't matter. That's next Tuesday. When you're done, they cross their legs every time. We put their feet by the log so that if they try to step behind, they hit the log. Bueno? But what you've got to do, Ben, and this is a perfect horse. I knew it was a perfect horse for you. You have to know which foot's moving. You got to feel it. I can sit up and look straight up the stars and I know which foot's moving. You have to learn that if you're going to be able to help him. Because if you don't learn it, then you're always after the fact. They've already moved it wrong and it's the wrong foot, and then you got to fix it. So that's what the main picture is here. All right, because you got to know also which foot locked up, which one quit you. And one quit her, one quit you. That's the one you want to start with. I can move the right front if I need it. I can move the left hind if I need it. By the way I position my body. You've seen me rock my horse. Well, that's it. Questions? Now, just for the sake of knowing, Ben, your horse is nervous. And the reason he's nervous is because he's young and you are in control and in charge. That makes him nervous, because when he's out there, he's like, hell with you people. He can do whatever he wants. Okay, but now what you'll find is that over time, he'll say, okay, you've never betrayed me, so I'll do whatever you want. That's where you're headed. Questions? Do you want to do it again? She allowed the horse to walk over the pole. That's that check and release thing, see? I felt the horse moving. You missed it. Bueno? Now ride in a circle, ride right to me. Trick him, ride right to me and ride right over the pole. Now he thinks you're going to stop him. Just keep riding. Now turn right. Now put him back in the middle of that pole. Because this is one of those things where you don't want to quit on that him stepping over the pole thing. That's one of the 7 reasons why I have logs there instead of nothing there. Right. It's a visual for you and your horse, and it keeps you in the county. Now, how well can I do this? Your hand has to stay centered, Ellie. Not your right hand, your left hand. That's humor. You guys got any Brill cream? You know what it is? No. Keeps your hair down. She needs to slick her hair down with Brill cream, then it'll stay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her, overachiever.
Show off.
Okay, now, is she gonna... All right, now, Ellie, you asked me something earlier, I'll tell you. What you just did is just fine because you're true to yourself. But here's how it really ends up, you guys. Front end, side passing, front end, whatever end is pointing inside, goes through the hole. Now the hind quarter is to the end. Side, hind quarter, right here, hind quarter walks through, front end is on the next pole. If you have to back up or walk forward, you miss the pole. That's high school. When you can do that, your hand doesn't move, their feet don't stop, and you don't touch a pole, you can get rid of your little girl spurs.
Okay.
That's the end result. If you try to do it tomorrow, you're going to fail. It's the end result. I've gone 4 months, I've gone 3 days, I've gone 1 hour. Depends on the horse. Now, in the colt world, which you're not in on either one of these, if you need to, you put the snaffle on, you show the horse, this is what I need when you're doing rear end, front end. Now here's where I made the mistake on Chinako. Because of doing clinics, I did these too much and he resents them. So don't drill him.
And even with making a bridle horse, you could put him in the snaffle like that to school?
No, Hackamore. No, I didn't have to do that. But he was rode in a Hackamore to learn this. He knew how to do rear end, front end in the Hackamore before I put the spade on. 98% of your bridle horse is made in the Hackamore.
And did you start him in the halter on the logs first before you put him?
No, I rode him outside for 3 weeks. I never taught him anything, just forward. And how to double. No, I didn't do anything with logs. And I ponied him. You know what I mean? The reason why you guys came to me is because I'm really good at this. The reason I'm really good at this is because I paid attention, and I want you to know every single thing I know. It's that simple. That's why we got together. We're done.